everyone, thanks for joining me at our Fort Saskatchewan Research Farm. We've been out, we were looking at our flea beetle demos, which are way across on the other side of the farm. We came here to get away from the traffic a little bit. But in this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the scouting practices that I use when I'm looking for flea beetles, the threshold level that we look for to just say if we need to spray these flea beetles out or if not. And I'm also going to give you a little look at our new seed treatment for canola, Beetle Start. So this is a really exciting time of year. We've got the canola up out of the ground, it's emerging, we're gonna get ready for some first in-crop spraying right away. But one thing we gotta watch for is these flea beetles, and we really wanna keep an eye on our canola until it gets to that fourth leaf stage, where it can outgrow the flea beetles and it'll be off to the races. When you're scouting your fields, that hot, dry weather, those flea beetles are gonna be more active, they're gonna be eating a little bit more, but in those rainy, cool weather days, they're gonna be chewing on the stems a little bit more and on the underside of the leaf. So make sure you're checking that and looking for little marks along the stems. That damage ends up really quickly there. If you are witnessing flea beetles and you hit that 25% threshold where it is beneficial to do a foliar insecticide like decis, but you really want to be checking that crop quite often. The flea beetles can do quite a bit of damage quickly. One thing that I like to do is walk into a field. If a field's on the edge of that 20-25%, but it might outgrow it, it might not, I'll go and I'll mark a flag and I'll mark an individual plant, take a couple pictures of that plant, and then follow up the next day, look at that exact same plant so I really can tell how the crop is progressing, and I'm really keying in on that new growth of the plant. I'm not just looking at the cotyledons, because the bugs have to eat the insecticide, they have to ingest some of the cotyledon, but that new growth, that's really what's going to keep that plant going and get it to the next stage. So if the new growth is nice and clean, even though there was some flea beetle damage earlier, you should be in the clear, but come back the next day to that one plant that you've marked, and maybe you have 10 plants throughout your field that you're keeping an eye on, give them a little name so you know, hey, Larry's looking good still, ooh, Gus isn't doing so hot over here, we better come back, we might need to spray. If you do think you need to spray for flea beetles, please call our AgCall line. It is our flea beetle warranty line. It's 1-844-250-9362. You can definitely call your local Bayer rep, call myself, we can give you advice, try to help you out on that decision, but the AgCall line is the only one that can service the warranties. So please do contact them if you are going to be spraying decis on your Prosper or Beetle Start treated canola. So I did mention Beetle Start is a new insecticide that we've commercial launched this year. It is a new insecticide group 4D. It provides protection against striped and crucifer flea beetles, which we've seen quite a few this year. The one thing that Beetle Start really does well is there's rapid translocation and uptake into the plant, into those cotyledons and those leaf margins. So you're really going to see good protection at the field level. It's going to get in there. There's going to be nice robust protection against these striped and crucifer flea beetles. And I really encourage you, get out to a local MD plot if you can. We've got plenty around the northern Alberta area for you to check out so that you can see Beetle Start in action. Thanks, good luck this growing season, and stay safe.